Binjpipe is the totally real and in no way fictional streaming service that was brave enough to structure our entire platform around the trivia sensation You Don't Know Jack. Take that, Netflix. This is going to be our Fuller House.
I'm a mom.
I'm a millennial.
I'm really into movies where people eat takeout food. I don't even care what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
We are Binjpipe!
The following Binjpipe programming is brought to you by reusable toilet paper. We're not going to tell you what that is or how it could possibly work. We just want you to think about it.
Okay, welcome back to Talkin' Mystery Mountain. I'm joined as always by my panel. Guys, wow, how about that episode? After facing some criticism that the show has lost its way and that the writers created too big of a puzzle to solve, they respond in a big way.
Just when you think this show is beyond repair, we're rewarded with that bombshell. I'm still in shock that Michael is a shape-shifting alien who can time travel.
Yeah, that really tied up a lot of the loose ends in a totally organic way.
Looking at social media, the episode is getting a lot of positive feedback, but there are some detractors out there. Staceface17 says, "This is how they kill off Jennifer? Are you kidding me? Hashtag lame plot device." Before we jump into this comment, I believe we have the clip she's referring to. Roll it.
I know Michael is a shape-shifting alien who can time travel, but that still doesn't explain how I ended up on this mountain. We've had zero contact, so I want to know, how did I get here?
I have to agree a little bit with her. I did think that lightning bolt scene was a little odd.
Especially since it happened deep inside a cave.
Okay, did they maybe kill off too many characters in a sudden lightning bolt? Sure, but I think we're losing the point here.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel Up Up Down Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binjpipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binjpipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binjpipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binjpipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge...
Binjpipe, in an effort to taint your childhood memories, has decided to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binjpipe, another distraction from the futility of life.
I'm Cookie Masterson, here to give you an excuse to be on your phone in a social situation. I can just tell from your names that each of you is delightful company on a promenade. All right, let's move.
Time for question one.
To get started, cannibalism. I live in constant fear there's a fourth little pig that we never talk about. Instead of wood or brick, he built his house out of cottage bacon, which is his brother's leg, his father's shoulder, his mother's face, or his own butt. Okay, let's take a look. Yes, his own butt. Wow, that's kind of dark for a white meat. I really wanted you to pick this one. Cottage bacon comes from a pig's shoulder. I was already suspicious of a story where pigs knew how to work with wood and bricks, but this was the last straw.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Next up, going out on a big laugh. Which of these punchlines applies to the latest Shakespeare comedy? That's no male servant, that's my sister. That's no donkey, that's my boyfriend. That's no statue, that's my wife. Or that's no... Okay, that is a wizard, but it's also my father. Who picked what? Alas. Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? The Tempest, featuring the wizard Prospero and his daughter Miranda, was one of the last plays written by the bard. I'm hoping my last joke will be equally as good at wording funny.
Why don't we do it with 3?
There is no hiding from Avenue Q and A, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a song from the musical Avenue Q or a tweet from celebrity Gary Busey. Don't think too hard, I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Avenue Q or Gary Busey. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. I'm not wearing underwear today. Compliment someone and they'll shut up. Not every F word is the F word. The internet is for porn. Everyone's a little bit racist. I just made spaghetti for the first time. Things are in season for a reason. Wow, that was mostly unimpressive. But player 2, you couldn't have done much worse.
Binjpipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Looks like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binjpipe employee Cookie Masterson. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
We care enough so you don't leave us.
Introducing Popped Collards. Which pickup line would you hear from a bro that also happens to be a broasted chicken? Hey girl, wanna listen to dubstep in my smoker? Hey girl, wanna see the boat shoe collection in my oven? Hey girl, wanna play beer pong in my Well, what do you know? Player 2 has invoked the screw. No, don't worry, Gray is very distinguished. So who got it? Nah, bro, nah. Look, nobody got it. Let's skip to the end. Broasted chicken is prepared in a pressure cooker. And yeah, for this question, you don't really need to know anything about the HBO show Ballers. And that's pretty good advice for life in general. You don't need to know anything about the HBO show Ballers. Expert screwing, player 2. Enjoy your cash. Oh, here's a good one. But what if you did need to know something about the HBO show Ballers? What character does Dwayne Johnson play on the HBO show Ballers? Chad Baller, Gavin Baller, Troy Baller, or Spencer Strassmore? Let's see how that shook out. On the HBO show Ballers, Dwayne Johnson plays retired NFL player Gavin Baller. Oop, sorry, I was mistaken. My bad. On the HBO show Ballers, Dwayne Johnson plays retired NFL player Troy Baller. And I'm 100% confident that what? That's wrong? Oh, come on. Smart people choose this. On the HBO show Ballers, Dwayne Johnson apparently plays retired NFL player Spencer Strassmore. Go figure. Apparently, no one on the show is named Baller, which might explain why it has yet to receive an Emmy for excellence in character naming. That's the end of round 1. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. speaking of the exact opposite of that, these players are highly valued, but their scores are not. Your performance has triggered the need for more screws.
And don't forget, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
We're having fun.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Coming up, who said we don't have enough Belgian content? What would be the appropriate headline if the head of state in Belgium repeatedly switched political positions? President of Belgium. Brace yourself. Player 1 just let loose a screw. Good luck following the bouncing answer. And how'd we do? Yes, the Prime Minister holds the executive power in Belgium, but that's not what I asked. I hate to lead you on. None of you got it. Belgium's head of state is the king. The delicious whipped cream-covered breakfasty king of the Belgians. That screw is a good move, Player 1. This is your cash now.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
I call this one Binjpipe Gives Back. Oh, okay, it's one of those questions.
Binjpipe recommends. Because you enjoyed Boss Baby and Baby Driver, we think you would enjoy photographs by this artist: Ansel Adams, Anne Geddes, Annie Leibovitz, or Andy Warhol.
Hope you like what you picked. Could be worse, in theory.
Anne Geddes is a photographer famous for taking pictures of babies.
Aw, of course I could be a great photographer too if I kept coming across pumpkins full of toddlers.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Behold, game delayed by wardrobe malfunction. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, get ready. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what TV show title it rhymes with. Stop, ref! Moon her! And don't let that punctuation fool you. They're very young. But they're great cooks. The best child food expert. Let's take a look. Player 1. Looks good to me. Alright, at least one of you didn't totally fail me. Moving right along. Next up, seeking a strange arrangement. Go with me here. If you decided to get rid of your sugar daddy and trade them in for a soy mommy, what should you not call them? Edamame dearest, miso mommy, seitan sweetie, or sexy tofu lady? Okay, what'd you pick? Edamame, miso, and tofu are soy, but seitan is a meat substitute made of wheat gluten. My soy mommy only lets me call her Susan.
Sabes que es lindo
Coming up next, Zeus's Build-A-Man Workshop. Which combination of these mythological hybrids would result in a regular full man? Head of a griffin, body of a centaur, head of a merman, body of a fawn, head of a sphinx, body of the minotaur, or head of the chimera, body of Pegasus? So who got it? That's a lion head on a winged horse body. That's a human head on a goat's body. Oh, look at this. A sphinx has a human head and a lion's body. The minotaur has the head of a bull and a man's body. Now all you have to do is sew them together and voila, you've made an abomination. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. I've been time-framed, in a general sense. I hope you know what real and fictional things happen when. Good luck. Player one wins! Wow, Player One, you won, but at what cost? Lucky your friends all entered into some kind of loser's pact, now all together with feeling...
You don't know Jack!
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
Mr. Mayor, that octopus has a family.
He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules. You know, they might not be cops.
Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.